Well, hello there, people with internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Jurassic World Evolution Let's Play campaign series, part 121, I think. In the previous episodes, I was busy working on the final part over here of the, well, it used to be only Jurassic exclusive dinosaurs, but I had more than enough room, and I did not have any more Jurassic dinosaurs to add, so it's now also partially Cretaceous, but this part of the tour track was finished. I already did this the episode before. So in the previous episode I built this paddock, which is the Chinese Cretaceous Safari, which has a load of dinosaurs in it. It has Centaurosauruses, it has Archaeopteryx, it has Sinoceratops, it has Allura Titan. It has submerging Homalocephalae. And, if I can find it... Yeah, there he is. We have one Quicktonssaurus. Being our Einzelgänger. And then I also added some Jurassic carnivores. We've got the king of the Jurassic, the Allosaurus, over here. We've got the Ceratosaurus over here, and then I didn't do this in the previous episode, but I did this off camera. We've got Metriacanthosaurus over here. The paddock was just big enough for them, by the way. There we go. It kind of looks like this is like a field, and the forest goes further over there, but... No, I can't put any trees down there. So yeah, this entire part of the tour is finished. And I've done a little bit over here. I just built this hotel, emergency bunker, storm defense station, that's gift shop, one more hotel here, and that's it, because I already built this in the episode before. So yeah, it's nice and busy over here in the visitor area, which is good. And, yeah, the park is looking pretty awesome. Right, so in this episode, we're going to start working on the first paddocks on this side, which is our final part before we loop back around to the visitor area. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to squeeze a whole bunch of safari paddocks in here. I don't know in which order, but the paddocks that are going to be here are the European Cretaceous Safari, which has Iguanodon and Polacanthus. Also is going to be here the North American Cretaceous Safari, which has Parasaurolophus, Corythosaurus, Edmontosaurus, and Struthiomimus. And maybe also Maiasaura, but I'm not quite sure about that. We're also going to have the Ceratopsids, North American area, which has Triceratops, Torosaurus, Styracosaurus, and Nasutoceratops. Then we are also going to have an area with Ankylosaurus and Nodosaurus. And we're going to have an area with Gallimimus. Those are all the safaris that I want in here. May seem impossible, but we've got a lot of area to work with, and most of them don't really require a huge amount of terrain. And then after I'm done with all the safaris, we're just going to add carnivores. Velociraptor, Deinonychus, T-Rex, Acrocanthosaurus, and Carcharodontosaurus are among those that we are going to add. And then depending on how much room we've got left, I will add other dinosaurs. So let's first get all the trees out of here. So that I can see what I'm doing, of course. And there we go. That's enough for now. Alright, so we're going to work in this area. So we are going to need to demolish the road a bit. And we need to remove a couple more trees. Here we go. Alright, so... No, but you can also remove this part. Alright, first paddock that we're going to do here. Which one? Let's just start with the Gallimimus Valley. In that case, I don't need this fence, but whatever. I'll use it anyway. There we go. This paddock should be more than big enough for our Gallimimus to run around in. Oh, what the hell? Fucking shitting dick stains on the fucking ass crack. I'll do it like this then. There we go. Alright, and then the tour is going to go through here, and then up here, and then here we're going to have another safari paddock, and then it's going to move down here, and then here we're going to have another safari paddock, and then it's just going to zigzag through. So here we're going to do Gallimimus Valley, then over on the other side, which is also going to be a relatively small paddock. I think the best one would be the European Safari then. Which is going to be roughly here, and then there we go. I think this should be big enough for the European Safari. And then the tour is going to go through here, through there, and then through there, and then in here is going to loop like that. And because this is going to be a large area, this is going to be the Cretaceous Safari for the Parasaurolophus and shit. And then it's going to exit through here. And then here we're going to have the Cretaceous Safari with the Ceratopsids. And then it's going to go through here. And then here we will have Ankylosaurus. Or, I think better, this is better for Ankylosaurus. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's keep working on that. This is just going to go in a straight line through here. And then here we're just going to move you to there. So this is going to be the area for the Hadrosaurs. And then we also have a perfect place to just link all of them together with this lake. Oh, I didn't know that removed water, but apparently it does. Alright, so we're going to have a nice sloping area here for the Gallimimus area. So this is going to be Gallimimus. This is going to be Ankylosaurus. This is going to be Parasaurolophus and stuff. And then we need to remove this water because this water is exactly where I want the car to go through. So that's impossible if the water stays there. Then next to here... Okay, I guess we'll go and do it like this. Just demolish you for a second. There we go, and then... No, not like that. That's way too small. Roughly around here. There's another fucking random goat running around here. Bit larger, bit larger. There. There we go. So, Gallimimus, Ankylosaurus, Anodosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Edmontosaurus, Corythosaurus, Struthiomimus, Triceratops, Torosaurus, Styracosaurus, Nasutoceratops, Iguanodon, Polacanthus. And then it's going to exit through here, and then we have this entire area left to build other things. So I could definitely squeeze in a fucking T-Rex, Spinosaurus, Acrocanthosaurus, and all the other guys that I named up. And then, essentially, I can just fill this entire area with carnivores, because I really I barely need any more herbivores. Alright, so let's edit the route, so that the car actually goes through the way that I want it to. There we go. So you're going to start off in the Gallimimus Valley. Then you're going to go through here. And you're going to drive around the Ankylosaurus area. Then you move through here. And you can loop around in the Hadrosaur area. Here you will get the Triceratops area. And the goat. Then here you'll get the European safari area. And then I need to modify you again, because that's... And then I'll just... For now, I'll just link you straight up like that. Oh, that's... No. This is the one that I want. There we go. Look at that. And then you've been through the Cretaceous era. Right. So before I start hatching any dinosaurs, let's make the paddock look nice. Put in the lights next to the gates. I do also need to change this a bit. Because I need to flatten this area. There you are. Because otherwise it's gonna look a bit weird. You're going down and then all immediately back up again. Get down! Break it up again! You're never gonna keep me down! There was a video about that, actually, of Jurassic Park, which was very funny. It's about, if you're in Jurassic Park 3, where the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus fight each other, and then in the first part, the T-Rex grabs the Spinosaurus in the neck and pushes him on the ground, and then I get knocked down! And it was perfectly timed when the Spinosaurus hit the floor, and then Mark got up again, and then the Spinosaurus stood up again. It was fucking hilarious. Alright, so let's continue with... oh yeah, also I need to add the gates and the fences for the ranger teams to access the area. Oh yeah, oh whoops, I forgot one safari. I need to also add North African safari. So I'll do, after I put all these lights down, I'll do that. I mean, there's more than enough room left over, so it's very easy. And that paddock also doesn't need to be very large either, because there are only 2 dinosaur species in there, Uranosaurus and Nigersaurus. Oh. Don't know why I have to put that one so far away from the rest, but Why the hell are there building constraints here? Oh, because there's a slope. That's why. Yeah, purposely didn't flatten the entire area because, of course, I like that there's a bit of elevation stuff going around. But yeah, that does mean that when I try to put lights and shit down, then that can happen. Alright, let's really quickly add this final paddock for... Well, this is not the final paddock, but you know what I mean. The final safari thingy. Right, what the hell? Who the hell has low health? Oh, a Compsognathus. Why? Oh, you're already drinking. And now you're roaming again. Why? There should be enough water for you guys to... Yeah, there we go. This guy's also drinking now. What's up with these guys? Why the hell didn't they drink for so long? And... Hang on a minute, I'm just... Yeah, you're roaming and shit, but... You know, there's like water that you can drink. That's also cool. You know, it's also a cool way to spend your time. Yeah, it's annoying that I can't make the radius smaller than this. Looking for foods. Okay, so you are eating. Yeah, okay, so you are eating? So why the hell aren't you drinking then? Sorry, but I'm just a bit curious as to why this guy is... Yeah, you're dehydrated, yeah? Why the hell are you just roaming? You're dehydrated, go ahead and drink something. But the other guy's also... You are also having the same issue. What the hell is up with this then? Why the hell isn't there like an... Why the hell would you guys believe that there is not enough water here then? There we go. Does that help? Oh, I don't know if it does, but I'm just going to increase their paddock for a second. There you go. This actually looks pretty cool with the lights over here. Because I've hidden the lights in the rocks and stuff. There you go. Now you should have more than enough... Yeah, okay. I don't know why, but for some reason... They were completely fine because They have survived all the way up until this point, so... Clearly they could get to the water. But for some reason they just randomly decided... No, we cannot go to the water anymore. So I don't know what was up with that, but at least they can now. And it doesn't really matter that their paddock is a bit larger. They still have the appropriate amount of grasslands and forest needs, so... Okay, that was weird, but it is fixed, so that's nice. I'm guessing the dinosaurs... the tour car is going to leave through here, and then here we are going to have carnivores and stuff. Or maybe also some herbivores that I... just can't think of right now. So I'll just make the tour car go through here. And then right now I'll just do this. But then later, of course, I'm gonna actually put some paddocks here that they can drive past. Alright, let's get the continue with putting the lights and the signs and stuff down before we hatch any of the dinosaurs. Alright, we already put those down. There we go. Alright, so that is that. And then we need the signs. So for here we need Gallimimus. There we go, Gallimimus. This is going to be Ankylosaurus area. So we need Ankylosaurid enclosure sign. There we go. Then through here, we need we're gonna have Hadrosaurs and Ornithomimids and goats, but we do not have a fucking sign for that. Hadrosaur. There you go, and then Ornithomimids. Let's put this one a bit further back as well, so that they're nice together. There we go. That is this area, and then through there's the goats. Yeah. Then through here we're just gonna have Ceratopsids. So we are going to have the Ceratopsid sign. I'm gonna put it on this side, just because. Just because most of the dinosaurs are on this side, and otherwise the sign would be in the way. And we're also going to have Triceratops in here, so we can add this sign in front of it. And then you go through here, and then here we're going to have another Ankylosauridae. Polacanthus, to be exact. And our one and only Iguanodontidae. There we go. And then finally, in this one, we also have Iguanodontidae. And Sauropoda. If I can find it, there it is. There we go. So we've got all the signs in here that we want. And add a bit of a water source over the place. There we go. Yeah, I already put the correct sign in here because I already figured out that Uranosaurus is an Iguanodontidae instead of a Hadrosauridae, which very much shocked me at first, but I'm okay with it now. Yeah. Alright, so we're starting off with the Gallimimus, because that is the first paddock in that chain of paddocks that I've put down. I've already skipped it. There you are. Modify. Oh, and there's a storm coming in. Alright, let's check which skin I want to give you. Isn't there a 1999 whatever skin for those? There isn't. That's a bit weird. I like the look of the jungle one. Oh, there's a restroom that is damaged. In Operation Genesis, it was very funny if a restroom got damaged, because you could see a whole bunch of water just flying out of the restroom. There we go. And alright, so we're going to do a lot of these, like 8 or 10 or something. So we're just going to throw these completely full with them, so that we got 6, and then we can just decide how many others we want. Alright, so you can fix that. And you can also fill up the feeder over there in the Compsognathus area. Oh, speaking of which, we also can add, should add, some of these gates so that the rangers can reach everything. Okay, so we can't make one enter the Ankylosaurus area from there. So then for that one, the cars have to drive around. Also, what I just thought of, because this paddock is a bit on the small side, I'm going to get rid of these two. And we're going to throw another sign down, a different one. Because I've just decided that we're going to add Pachycephalosaurus herds in this one. And then I'm going to get rid of those. And then we're going to make another paddock here. A larger one. There we go, and that is going to have the Uranusauruses and stuff. And then here we're going to have actual carnivores. Yeah, for this we need, no, not paths, we need a water source again. There we go. And then, of course, we need to edit the thing again. You can just go in a straight line, sure. And then I'll just do this again. Then, of course, what it will actually do is it'll go like this and then drive past some sort of carnivore or two carnivore paddocks. And then we have this entire area for other carnivore paddocks. So it should be easy enough to put T-Rex, Acrocanthosaurus, Carbodontosaurus, Velociraptor, and Deinonychus in here. And then we can just figure out which other dinosaurs I haven't done in a while and put them in. Yeah. Alright, so I need to change up the area here a bit because we need... Well, change up the area. We need to put down the beautifications, rather. There we go, we got those lights. And then we need the signs that I just removed to be put over here instead. We need... Well, oh yeah, Iguanodontidae. There you are. And we need Sauropoda. And also, I just remembered that I didn't put my Parasaurolophus sign down over here. Parasaurolophus. And then for the rest, yeah, we've got everything else. There we go. Parasaurolophus. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Are the Gallimimuses? Yes, of course they're down. Alright, so we're gonna throw in our first dinosaurs of that entire area, the Gallimimus. Alright, and then we're going to do 6. This was 7. 8. Let's just do 10, just for the sake of it. I think that should be fine. I mean, it's just going to be them in that paddock, so... There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
Panic! Oh shit. Yeah, you do actually need to tranquilize that. I wanted to add that one to the list. There we go. Just need to wait for those other 4.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's start moving them.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Actually, how do you like it here? Yeah, this paddock is already big enough. You just need like a couple trees and then they're already fine with that paddock. Of course, it would be very cruel to fucking put 10 Gallimimuses in that very small paddock, so... The paddock that they're going in is a lot larger than that. Like twice, or maybe even 3 times the size of the other paddock.
Picking up asset.
Alright. Let's release him and then fucking tell the car to... No, you're not returning to the base, you are tranquilizing this guy.
Transporting asset.
As well as this guy. And this guy once he's done.
We are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
No, that's a fucking Gallimimus.
We are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park. Asset in transit. We are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
There we go. Tranquilize all of them.
Heading to collect the asset.
While I start moving them across the park.
En route to pick up the asset. Confirming task.
So we're gonna have a nice herd of 10 Gallimimus running around in that area. Flocking around that area, I should say. Oh, this guy's already sleeping. But yeah, you need to be tranquilized, because otherwise you could wake up while in the air, and that would be very weird.
Asset transportation.
And they're looking at them like, hey, there's a Gallimimus over there. Wow, this guy's stuck behind a tranquilizer Gallimimus. Alright, well. Let's put in a few trees over there. Oh, it's a bird, shadow of a bird. I was wondering what that was. And then we're also going to put down like a couple of these trees. Of course, awesome thing would be if to put that log down that they, that Ellie and the Dr. Grant and the kids hide behind. Oh, and Metriacanthosaurus is sick. Medicate him. Then I'll send one of these guys
Delivery complete.
to
En route to
fill up some feeders.
responding to resupply request.
Because there's a lot of feeders over here that needs to be resupplied. Alright, do you like it here? Yes, you do. You're completely fine with this. There's more than enough grassland, and there's also a lot of forest for you.
Asset has been delivered.
What? Oh yeah, feeders, of course. No, that's okay. Feeders. There we go. A ground herbivore feeder. There we go. Primarily down here, so that they'll just run around from... They'll just basically run back and forth a bit. The guy still hasn't fucking tranquilized it. Like, how hard can it be? See, you could have easily hit this guy from all the way over here. There we go. Now you can return to the base. We will move you... Oh no, here. Alright, so both of the Metrocanthosaurus are sick now, so... You need to heal them both. Actually... Oh no. Let's do this myself. Just for funsies. Can I ready do that? Oh, hello, goat. Alright, they're fighting. There we go. And both of them are treated. Alright, so I have to keep driving, because otherwise they're gonna fucking kill me. Is there no gate? Oh, there should be a gate all the way here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then you can go over here. Fill up those feeders. And you... Where's the... There's another car that I sent over here, right? Where the hell is that other car? There's one car missing somewhere. Oh, there. Okay, you're in this paddock already, so you can just go ahead and start filling this up. This guy can start filling all of those.
No problem. Asset in transit.
And then after you're done here, you can move over to the other paddock next to it. There we go. Alright, we've got 5 Gallimimuses here right now, so they're... the other 5 are in transit. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yep, there's the 5th one. Okay, so we got all of our Gallimimuses going to where they need to go.
Acknowledged. Task received.
So there we go, you can be busy with that.
Adding to the list.
You can move to the other paddock after you're done there. Those guys are fine. All of their feeders are filled up. I mean, how cool would it be if all of this in the middle was also flat? Like, how fucking epic would that be? You could just make a huge-ass park. And have all of the dinosaurs in there. So yeah, I don't really know which other dinosaurs I'm going to add here. Of course, the dinosaurs that I've already mentioned. T-Rex, Spino, Acrocantho, Carcharodonto, Raptor, and Deinonychus. But yeah, I believe there should be some room left over after I've added all of them, so... Maybe Albertosaurus, because I haven't done Albertosaurus in a little while. And Albertosaurus are pretty cool. So, yeah, Albertosaurus maybe. Maybe Carnotaurus. Maybe neither of those two, and maybe some other complete different dinosaur. Oh god, who the hell is... It's a Gigantospinosaurus over here. Dehydrated, yeah. You're stuck in some sort of fucking looping animation again. By the looks of it. Mind the signs there, Mamenchisaurus. This looks fucking badass as well. I mean, these signs are large, and then you see this humongous Mamenchisaurus walking behind it. And can you just stop with your animation here and just go ahead and... drink. It's also stupid enough that this grazing for grass animation doesn't even fill your hunger bar, but it's even stupider when... Oh, hang on. You're not done here yet. Okay, can you heal that guy first, and then you can do the other things, because you're near anyway. You can... Oh, no. This one's closer. And then those two, and then that one. Oh, you are, like, incredibly stuck over there. Okay, well, he is being healed. So there we go, now he starts panicking, and hopefully that will snap him out of it, and he will actually go ahead and drink something afterwards. Because we already had that one Huyangosaurus that was stuck, somehow, behind a tall herbivore feeder. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 10 Gallimimuses are in the paddock. So our Gallimimus Valley is officially up and running. Do actually have to add a couple... just add a little bit of foliage from this side, from the forest area. Just keeping the rest normal grass, I think, looks best. Because they just have like a nice valley that they can run around in, essentially. Unfortunately, they don't do the running around like they did in Operation Genesis, where one guy's the leader and then the leader just runs around, and then the entire herd just fucking follows the leader and they run around all like that. Because that is fucking cool when they do that. Admittedly, it's not done very well, because in the game they just keep running for so long that they dehydrate and they die from malnutrition, which is a bit of an oversight on the game, but hey, it's a very old game, 2002, so it can be forgiven for that, because in some areas it's still better than this game, in my opinion. Especially the herding is done better in there. I mean, I have a herding here too, which is kind of cool, but it's not as... They did it better in Operation Genesis. The leader of the herd was actually like... there are like multiple parts that I like about herding in both games. What I like in this game is that the leader can change. In Operation Genesis, one guy's the alpha and he stays the alpha until he dies. Which I like a lot more in this game, that they can change. I mean, that it's based on rating. I'm not really biggest fan about that, but just the fact that the alpha can change over time, which is pretty nice and pretty cool. But in Operation Genesis, the alpha is actually leading the pack. Wherever the alpha goes, the rest of the herd follows, and I don't really see that in this game. And some animals in this game don't even have alphas. For example, Gallimimus doesn't have an alpha, which is very weird. But then carnivores and shit do have an alpha, which is kind of strange as well. Hadrosaurs don't have an alpha, which is also weird. So yeah. There are things about both the games that I like and dislike about herding. But yeah, in general there are a whole bunch of aspects in Operation Genesis that I think are still better than this game. Herding is one of them. What the hell? Oh, that's this. This guy. That's. Oh, he's destroyed entirely. Nice. Yeah, you're Team 4. You're the replacement of Team 4. Alright, well, replacement of Team 4. You can go back out here again, because the other guy got stuck for so long that he died. Also love that it didn't even give me a warning or anything. Usually it gives me a warning when it hits once, but now it just immediately got a warning. He's hit and dead! Like, how the hell am I even supposed to be able to do anything about that? Alright, so we've got our Gallimimus Valley up and running. I think actually that's going to be enough for today. Yeah. I think this is good. In the next episode, we're going to continue adding all the dinosaurs in this long string of paddocks. So next up is this paddock, which is going to be Ankylosaurus and Nodosaurus. And maybe some others, I don't know, but at least those two. And then we're just going to slowly work our way along here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Robot Army so you never miss any of my videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button over the left of the video or the subscribe button to the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.